In this video, I'm talking about the transmission in my Cadillac STS, the V8 model. These were my symptoms. When I would start the car in low gear, when I would start driving the car, it was a real rough, shuddering type of vibration coming right under the floorboard. When I would shift gears, it was a large thump. If those are your symptoms, if those are your issues, then you're in luck. I'm going to show you how I fixed it, and now the car drives like a Cadillac should. Feels like I'm shifting and driving in butter. Let's get started. So, this is what the problem was. This is the main link to the drive shaft, and this is the differential bushings. Let me get a little closer so you can see. Right here are the differential bushings. This particular bushing on your rear differential, you have 4 bushings. I needed 2. You can tell that they were in bad shape. They had to be air chiseled out. But as you can see, this is just coming apart. This particular bushing right here costs $26, $30. This bushing is $30. The link right here, the link is $150, and I believe this was the issue. The drive shaft runs through this, and the vibration of the drive shaft hitting bam, 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 bam. That is what was causing all the noise. I went online and I searched forums, and I would type in Cadillac STS shudder, Cadillac STS transmission vibrate, Cadillac STS shifting hard. All the research I did led me to a few areas, led me in a few directions. One direction, I needed a new transmission. Another direction, I needed a torque converter. That one actually was very popular. You need a torque converter. Or you need your transmission to be remarried with your torque converter. The Cadillac STS is a very powerful car. If you own one, you know what I'm talking about. This has been one of my nicest cars I've ever owned, probably the fastest car I've ever owned. But, so what? You have all that power and you're scared to use it because it feels like the transmission is about to fall out. So I'm going to show you the symptoms. Well, I'm going to show you what it used to do because it doesn't do it anymore. And you can see if your car is doing that, maybe, just maybe, this will fix your problem. Right now, I'm going to start the car up. Okay, the car is on, and this is what it used to do. When I would go from park to reverse, it was like a clump, no clump. From reverse to neutral, clump. Neutral to drive, clump. No clunking noise. Now, there is a little ting ting tinking noise, but that's my shift link. I'll get to that later. But there's no clump. So right now, it's in drive. Felt it just went as smooth as it could be. As I was driving, before I got this fixed, right here, under the center console, it was like I had like a, like a bunny rabbit was in here trying to kick his way out. It was just like thump, 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 thump. Very annoying, very embarrassing. Made me not want the car anymore. I was actually contemplating getting rid of the car. But this was the problem. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm jack up the car, and I'm climb under there, and I'm gonna show you just where these go. Now, like I said, this center link is $150. These bushings are $30 each. You have 4 bushings on your differential, and you just have 1 center linkage. This cost me $700. I actually went to a shop and they put it on, and it didn't even take them a day. Now the car, oh my goodness, the shifting, it's so smooth. All the power that it has, and you know it has some power, has come back. So like I said, I'm gonna jack it up. I'm gonna show you where these go. Right now we're going under the car, and so you know what we're looking at. Right here is the rear muffler. Here's your rear pipe. In front of us is the rear differential. Now, on the back of the differential, you have two bushings. Let me get the light so you can see these bushings. Right there where the light is shining above that, above your brake line, or behind the brake line, that's one of the bushings. And over here is the other bushing. Those are two bushings that can cause the problem. Now, when we look at the front of the differential, you have the bushing, the rear differential bushing, that typically gives everybody an issue. That's where the rear differential bushing is. That is one of the biggest problems, because as you're shifting gears, as the transmission moves up and down, that right there keeps it from making a clunking noise. It keeps it sturdy. So what we're looking at right here, this is your rear drive shaft. This is the drive shaft, and this is where it connects to the differential. I added this picture showing someone removing the rear bushing with the differential sitting on the ground. That particular tool that you're looking at, you can rent it from this company. I'll leave their name and a link in the description in case anyone wants to tackle this on their own. The drive shaft obviously runs all the way along above these pipes right here. Here's your tailpipes. Right there is the catalytic converter. And then they run to the front where, right there, that is the drive shaft where it connects to the transmission. Now, right here above the catalytic converter, right in this slot right here, if you can see it, in this slot, this is where the linkage is. I'll show you in the picture where the drive shaft goes through the link, and that's where it is. So it's right above the catalytic converter, and that's why you hear the thumping noise, because it's your drive shaft bouncing up and down against the frame of the car. Like I said before, I really like my Cadillac STS. We've had it for a while, and it's getting old, it's getting up in age, it's getting up in mileage, and the transmission was acting up. I was going to get rid of the car. At least I had contemplated getting rid of the car. Sure am glad I did not. I really love this vehicle. It's very strong, it handles well, it corners, it's just a well-made car. Now that my transmission is flawless, it's like I got a new car all over again. So that's cool. As usual, I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I'll be sure to get back at you. Get your transmission get your bushings and your center link fixed, and you'll love your car again. You guys have a good one.